The Invisible Empire: How Foreign Intelligence Services Penetrated Nigeria's Political Elite. For more than 60 years, Nigeria has been one of the most heavily monitored and quietly manipulated countries in the developing world. Behind the public theater of elections, party politics, and official diplomacy lies a hidden arena where intelligence services from the United States, Britain, Israel, France, Russia, and China compete for influence over Africa's largest nation. The prize is enormous: 220 million people, one of the world's largest oil reserves, the most powerful military in West Africa, a strategic gateway to the entire continent. In the intelligence world, Nigeria is not simply a country, it is a battlefield. Nigeria, the oil giant, every intelligence agency watches. Nigeria produces between 12 and 2 million barrels of crude oil per day, depending on political stability and pipeline security. That oil feeds global markets and multinational corporations. Where oil flows, intelligence agencies follow. Western services began monitoring Nigeria closely even before independence in 1960, when British intelligence maintained networks inside the colonial administration and political parties preparing to take power. When independence came, those networks did not disappear. They evolved. Foreign intelligence services quietly cultivated relationships with senior military officers, oil ministry officials, political party financiers, banking elites moving oil money abroad. The result was an invisible web of influence around the Nigerian state. The CIA and the Cold War struggle for Nigeria. During the Cold War, the Central Intelligence Agency viewed Nigeria as a critical strategic asset. Washington feared Soviet influence spreading across Africa after independence movements swept the continent in the 1960s. Nigeria's enormous oil reserves made it too important to fall into the Soviet sphere. Declassified documents show American intelligence monitoring Nigerian military officers, political factions inside the ruling elite, oil industry negotiations, relationships with Moscow and Beijing. The United States also cultivated relationships with Nigerian military rulers during successive coups between 1966 and 1999, when soldiers governed Nigeria for most of its history. For intelligence agencies, military regimes were easier to influence than democratic governments. One general could decide the direction of an entire country,